Hey everybody, welcome to the Quest Diagnostics Scouting Report. Good health starts with knowing. Here with Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau. Looking forward to a busy week for the Seattle Sounders this week. Starting on Wednesday night, the Sounders at home at CenturyLink Field against FC Dallas. The game is on Q13 Fox as well as on the radio. Cairo 97.3 FM and El Rey 1360 AM. Steve, this is the second time this season the Sounders have faced FC Dallas. We knew they were good coming into the season and they have lived up to the billing. Coming into this game, they lead the Western Conference as well as the Supporters Shield standings. A big part of that, a nice win over the Sounders about a month and a half ago. A 2-0 win over the Sounders that was pretty comprehensive and sort of encapsulated what has been the problem with the Sounders all year. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes.
It did, and it kind of one of those games that could have gone the other way. Right at the start of the game, Hercules Gomez got in, had a great one-on-one opportunity, missed the target. Throughout the rest of the game, the Sounders had their chances. You're thinking if one of those go in, it could be a different story. Sounders have conceded a ton of penalties, as we know. This was one of those that actually may have been a penalty. Conceded one against Dallas. It gave Dallas the lead. And once you play from behind against this Dallas team, it becomes very, very, very difficult. And in Seattle, as I said, still had chances, came back into the game. Jordan Morris had a header that if he puts either side of the goalkeeper, it could be a goal. And then right towards the end of the game, our former Sounder, Mauro Rosales, comes on, plays a great ball over the top, and that's Barrios in a snapshot there. Great pace, gets away from Brad Evans, decent touch, and a very comprehensive finish. And 2-0 was really game, set, and match. And Seattle, after that, never let again back into the game.
So a good win there for Dallas at home back in May. And Steve, they've been equally good on the road this year. 4 wins away from home in 2016. That's the most of any team in the Western Conference. Let's take a look at a little bit more additional information here about FC Dallas. Obviously, most points in the league right now. And really, one of the most interesting things about this Dallas team is they are extremely young. They had a 1-0 win over the San Jose Earthquakes last week. Only 2 outfield players were over the age of 27, Steve. Any GM in this league, including Garth Lagerwey, would kill for that lineup. Now, one other quick tidbit I wanted to mention as we talk about how FC Dallas plays their game. FC Dallas is actually fewest in the league in crosses this year. It's just not part of their game. They are a counterattack team, they are a speed team, and possession. How do you stop FC Dallas after losing to them just 2 months ago?
It's very tough. Tough question, and I'm not surprised that they have the fewest crosses because they don't have anyone in the box who kind of stays there waiting to finish crosses. They hit you on the counter-attack. When you attack FC Dallas, and this was kind of true for LA, even more so for FC Dallas, that's when they're at their most dangerous. Castillo getting out on the break, Diaz getting out on the break, Barrios getting out on the break. Urruti when he's in there is one of the best finishers in the league, and he's just a sub for them most of the time. So it's a very, very good team. Speak about them being a young team. They might be young, but they've been together for 2 or 3 years. And so they're probably one of the most cohesive teams in MLS. They know how each other plays. And for the Sounders, if you want to stop FC Dallas, you have to get back in transition defense. Because when you lose the ball, it can't be just your back 4 defending. You need your midfielders getting back. You need your wingers tracking back. Because if you give this FC Dallas team time, they're going to kill you on the counterattack.
Very tough task here for the Seattle Sounders on Wednesday night. Again, they're at home at CenturyLink Field. You can watch the game starting at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's on Q13 Fox, or you can check it out on the radio. Cairo 97.3 FM and El Rey 1360 AM. For Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau. Thanks for watching the Scouting Report.